All right, Bears Nation. Got one more for you today. Obviously, a week ago this past Sunday, we saw the Seattle Seahawks win the Super Bowl. Now, I think it was the very next day, 3 days later, I had saw a meme on Monday, and then I saw it again Tuesday. Didn't think much of it. Then it started becoming a thing within the Chicago Bears fan community. And even I saw a couple content creators talk about it. One of them being a guy who you all know. He goes by Connor. Talked about this. So I want to talk about this. In the 2004 season, we all know that in the 2004 season, the Philadelphia Eagles made the Super Bowl that year and lost. In the 2005 season, the Seattle Seahawks made the Super Bowl and lost. In the 2006 season, the Chicago Bears made the Super Bowl, lost to the Indianapolis Colts. We all remember the Devin Hester opening kickoff. Then the Bears kind of just fell apart after that and didn't do anything. Fast forward 20 years. In 2024, the Philadelphia Eagles went on to win the Super Bowl in the 2024 season. This year in the 2025 season, going into 2026, the Seattle Seahawks win Super Bowl 60. 20 years later for the Eagles, 20 years later for the Seahawks. Since their last Super Bowl losses. Well, I mean, the Eagles have been to a couple since then. I think they lost one. Well, yeah, they did because they lost one with Jalen Hurts. But anyways, obviously, Eagles in 2004 lost Super Bowl, went on to win it in 2024, 20 years later. Seahawks lost Super Bowl in 2005. 2025 went on to win the Super Bowl. 2025 went on the 2025. So 2004 the Eagles went on to the Super Bowl and lost. And then 20 years later in 2024, the Eagles went on to win the Super Bowl. And then in 2005 the Seahawks lost the Super Bowl. And 20 years later in 2025, the Seahawks went on to win the Super Bowl in 2025. So now, this will be the upcoming season 2026. What is that? What is 20 years from 2006? 2026. Can the Bears hold suit and win the Super Bowl next year, guys? That would be the greatest thing ever. I think every Bears fan would love this if it comes to fruition. But anyways, yeah, please come to fruition. But before I end this, I do want to say, in case you haven't noticed it or saw it, the Dolphins did release Tyreek Hill today, or are planning on releasing Tyreek Hill, but they are releasing Tyreek Hill. Chicago, I have an idea for you. I know you're not going to give up a first round this year, but if you can do this, trade your first round this year, maybe a first and a second round next year, and a couple seconds and a third, or a second and third in 2027, and trade DJ Moore and go get Tyreek and go get Max Crosby, and then you can sign Tyreek Hill or go after A.J. Brown, because obviously A.J. Brown has been noted that he's probably not going back to the Eagles. So go get one of them two guys. I love DJ Moore. He's been good for us. But obviously, I think both Tyreek Hill and A.J. Brown are better than DJ Moore. But anyways, as always, guys, bear down, go Chicago. As always, guys, bear down, go Chicago Bears.